Welcome back. We're going back out to Tom, who is spending the afternoon over at the History Museum on the Square.
Tom, you alluded to you're going to tell us about some events coming up, I think.
That's absolutely right. The history, although it's history, it doesn't live on the past. It always looks to the future. It's amazing.
That's right.
John Sellers with me, of course, here at the History Museum on the Square. Okay, John, we talked about the exhibit that you have right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what you have upcoming, because some great exhibits coming in and all sorts of things people can do here.
Yeah, well, this exhibit will be up till the 7th of May, and then it'll take us a while to put the next exhibit together here, because it's going to be an amalgam of different collections of military uniforms.
All right.
From all across the world, but interspersed with those ones that you go, oh, that's what an Army person from wherever it looks like.
Yeah.
Will be stories of local people and their uniforms. Like my father's uniform is going to be in there.
Really?
From World War II. And there'll be uniforms from Korea and Vietnam and all the different eras, all the way back to Civil War time. But it'll tell the different local stories tied in with this worldview of uniforms. And it's called Beyond the Camouflage, Global Uniforms, Local Stories.
But that's one of the best things about the museum is there's always this local connection to things that may have even worldwide impact.
Yeah, no question. And that'll open on the 24th of May, and we'll run through the 23rd of July. And we're going to do some neat things with that. We've got an event for the opening, and then we're going to have a deal on Flag Day, a flag ceremony out in the square on Flag Day. And so there'll be different events, and you'll be able to see all those. Just go to the calendar on our website, historymuseumonthesquare.org.
Okay.
And you'll be able to find out all those events and what's going to go on during that exhibit.
This has to be fun, because I know that you take a personal aspect with this to be able to talk to some of these people.
Oh, absolutely.
And I imagine coming to see this exhibit, you're going to be touched by people's stories.
No question. And the participation and the support we get from the community is wonderful. People call all the time, and they've got something that they think we need to see or need to hear about.
Yeah.
And we try to tell as many of those stories as we possibly can. And one of the ways we do that, we have every month when the weather's nice, we have walking tours. And so coming up on the 26th and 27th of May is our next set. We had them last weekend here for this month of April.
Right.
But on Friday at 5:30, we have a walking tour of downtown. And then on Saturday at 10:30 in the morning, they meet at the footbridge on the Commercial Street and have a walking tour of Commercial Street.
History all around. Now you get to delve into it.
And see it firsthand and ask questions about things that you see right there in front of you.
Did I also hear something about a book club?
Book club is tomorrow night.
Okay.
And they're going to talk about the book that Candace E. Taylor wrote. That was the book for this month, and they're going to talk about it and discuss it, and then they're going to go over and listen to her program.
That's right. She's the keynote.
So it'll be 6 o'clock here, and then 7 o'clock next door at the Fox.
Okay. Let me ask you this. If someone has something they think might be of value to the story of our history around here, can they get in contact with the museum?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Call us at 417-831-1976 and leave a message. If we're not here during that time, just leave a message on the voicemail and we'll get back to them. Or they can reach us by going to info@historymuseumonthesquare.org.
Okay. And I imagine, if you have something like that in your home and you want to see it really taken care of into the future, that they will be happy to share with anyone who wants.
Absolutely.
You come to the History Museum on the Square. John, always good to see you.
It's great to see you.
Thank you.
I like old stuff.
See this? Yes. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Yes, Cammie, lots of great things happening over at the History Museum. As we said, people have to go check it out.
Yes.
All right.